Right, Marcus, you've announced, well, you might not know, you've announced signing of Gavin Gunning today. Tell us a little bit what you're making in there.
It was a surprise to me that it got announced so quickly. But yes, it's something we've been working on. And to be honest, Gav was a player we'd certainly identified for the summer in terms of a window ahead, because we like playing in a window ahead. But to get him in now, we're absolutely delighted with, because obviously we could have faced problems in the summer with regards competition and possibly fees, etc. But so to get a player of Gavin's quality at this time, we're absolutely delighted. A window ahead.
Okay, how did that come about then?
We've known Gav for a while. Obviously, he resides in Solihull, back in Birmingham, so our paths crossed at my time at Solihull, and we're just helping him in that time, in that interim period, with regards, he just came back down from Scotland, so we got to know him, and he came into the building and worked with us, and he's a character, but certainly we've identified him as he's a very good defender, and he'll make us better, without a shadow of a doubt.
What will the fans see in him then? They'll
see a technically very good footballer, but ultimately we're bringing him and we pay him to defend first and foremost. But no, he's got super ability on the ball as well, and he'll be able to keep the next pass for us. And no, we're like I said, we're delighted we've got the move. We're delighted we've got it, and like I said, I was like a fan when it got announced this morning, didn't I, Dale? Didn't think it would break this early. But well,
say it was a little bit of a surprise. You thought maybe it was going to happen in the summer.
No, we knew it was happening now. Didn't know it was happening that quick, in terms of, obviously everything got agreed last night. Yesterday was a very busy day, and it finally got agreed late last night. But obviously the turnaround, I've just come off the training pitch, enjoyed the session with the lads, and to have the news brought by Dale, I was excited, and so should the fans.
Okay, brilliant, thank you.
Perfect debut for Addy, getting that first goal for himself.
Perfect. No, he can do better. Will he be happy?
He could have had a couple more concedes.
Now you're being harsh on him. So let's use the word happy, because I'm a happy manager this morning.
How are you injury wise?
Obviously James Berrett still injured, but pleased to announce Macca now has started training with the group, so delighted with that, and her play next Tuesday in the reserve game, so hopefully we'll get him up to speed. Obviously I didn't have Ashley Chambers out today, and Summerfield, but obviously I'll report in with David Moore after I've spent some lovely time with you, Dale.
Do you think they'll be back for Saturday then, those two?
I haven't spoken to David Moore yet. I just told you I'm spending some lovely time with you, and then after this I'll revisit, because obviously we've been up here today, and the injured have been down at the training ground with Moore.
How did Sean do then?
Yeah, fine. No, it's like, we just need to get him through the sessions, and hopefully with no reactions. So, like I said, he's up to speed in their fixture, some part in next week's reserve game, hopefully, touch wood.
Any news on Brandon Conway, because it's his last scheduled game on Saturday, isn't it?
Is it? No, we know, yeah. Look, we're in negotiations with our loanees and their parent clubs, and like I said, everything will unveil and become clearer once their dates or times come, and you'll see whether we've extended or we haven't. It's my buzzword today, isn't it? Happy. And, who's that? Is that me? Turn it off, I'm tired. Stayed up all last night. I don't care.
Where is it? That's how it is.
No, don't even look at my phone. Leave it in there. Leave it in there.
It's off. Sorry, Alex.
Don't recognise the number from Derby.
Derby.
There we go.
And what do you make of Hartlepool?
Hartlepool, I mean, we've watched them now quite a few games, and good footballing team who want to pass the ball, and they've played different systems over the last half a dozen games and changed personnel, so it hasn't been It hasn't been a consistent in terms of formation or team selection, so hard to predict in terms of how they're going to set up and with what personnel. But throughout that, they'll always try and play. So yes, as always, we're prepared, right? But it's about us, and I'm excited in terms of how we're evolving and where we want to get to.
Do you think they're underachieving, Hartlepool?
Listen, I'm the Grimsby town manager, and I'm not really prepared to talk about whether Hartlepool are underachieving or not. But they're one of the favourites, honestly. Yeah, well, there's still half the season to go, so we'll all be judged, I'm sure, come the end of the season.
And who do we need to look out for?
I'm not going to say his name, but you all know.
Did he score a few goals for us?
I like this game. Very hot. Yeah, very hot. Yeah. So I love watching them. Very busy.
Your phone's obviously very busy.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? How's the search for new players going?
Just told you, got them. Got them in. Ada Yusuf, Gavin Gunning, and like I said, we've managed to get them in and to get free transfers in because we're restricted in terms of what we can do. I think from a business point of view, it's a really good business, and certainly from the football point of view, I know what they can bring to this squad, and it's certainly improved the squad. And like I said, players we bring in, we'll only bring in what we feel can help this group, which this group hasn't got. It's got a lot of positives going for it, a lot, but what we're bringing in can help them even further and bring more versatility and more options for us.
Any of your players going out on loan or to get some games?
We've circulated. I've had a conversation with Reece, and obviously our condolences go out to him and his family with the loss of his father. And me and Reece have, we've kept in touch, and just the other day we've kind of agreed probably the best thing for Reece at this moment is to be close to his family, and he wants to get playing, so we're trying to. We've circulated Reece's name, so hopefully he can get some games playing, but closer to home, because that's where he needs to be. And I know he needs to get back playing football as well. So hopefully that can be the fix we can agree and get that arranged for him.